Yeah, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Tibetians. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are watching from. My name is Dr. Solo, broadcasting live from Lagos. Barakat Salah to our Muslim brothers. We wish you well. I hope you are celebrating nicely. The aim of this broadcast this morning is to first highlight um, what transpired during the mass adoption training with admin today, this morning, 26th May 2019, that started by 8 o'clock this morning and ended some minutes after 10. Important is that all of us know the situation in which we find ourselves in the world now. This world of the elites, the committee of 300 directing our governments who do not really quite understand what is happening, and shutting us down and locking us up, that we have no free movement, we have no free interaction, we cannot even go to church or mosque, we cannot even go to a place of worship. We are forced to stay home. Our freedom has been taken away from us. So it behoves all of us, with one accord, to get back our freedom, get it back peacefully, not with violence, but by speaking up and telling the powers that be that we do not consent to tyranny, by people forcefully locking us up, not caring how we live internally with our families, whether we're eating or not. So TBC has been a forefront since 4 years of propagating freedom, because it's only in freedom that TBC can thrive. TBC that has the final objective of eradicating poverty globally and ushering abundance to the downtrodden. This is only possible if we are free to associate and pursue our vision and mission freely without let or hindrance. So having said this, we all know what we're supposed to do. We should talk again about it. We should let our people know that all the so-called COVID-19 system is a scam. It's a scam because it doesn't exist. It is just a common cold. We have our people, let our people know that the aim of the whole of this scandemic is to get us chipped, put nanochips into us and control us like robots, degrade our DNA and make us beasts by putting these chips into us, controlling us from one keyboard or the other. 300 people trying to control 7.5 billion human beings on Earth. We should get up and stand against it. This committee of 300 cannot do with us as they want. They are just human beings like ourselves. They don't have two heads. It's just because we have been silent. We never understood what they are doing, but now our eyes are opened. We have to thank TBC for that. So, 300 people cannot stand against 7.5 billion human beings on earth. We should stand against them and tell them enough is enough. They've set up economic system that is based on scarcity and oppression. And we have kept quiet, and naturally silence is acceptance. Hence, we are calling on everybody now not to be silent anymore, to get up and say, no, we don't want anymore. Enough is enough. We want our freedom, and we must have it. TBC has set up a system where we shall go our own way, being a private community, using our own currency, not fighting with anybody, but doing our own thing, so that nobody can come and treat us like slaves, oppress and humiliate and terrorize us. So we say no to terrorism, we say no to oppression, and we do not consent to tyranny. I do not consent to tyranny. And I'm sure you, my brothers and sisters in TBC community, you do not consent to tyranny. So having said that, I go to the main thing that was discussed today is about the mass adoption team A and B. Ladies and gentlemen, you understand and you know that TBC has been in existence since 2016. This is 4 years and running. And since that 2016, March 21st, that TBC was launched, the aim has been and has remained to get to 1 billion living human beings. 1 billion living human beings. That we use the currency called the billion coin to eradicate poverty globally by setting up a system where each and every one of the TBians will be able to employ 5 to 10 people. By the time we do this, we're employing 5 billion to 10 billion people, and naturally there will be no employment on the street anymore. Everybody will be employed and given life wages. What you call the middle class now will be the lowest class in TBC, which means people will be living a very good environment and good life, where you train your children the way you want them and enjoy the good things and the abundance that God has given us on earth. Hence we say TBC is our birthright. And with love and respect, which the admin has used in creating this platform, this community, we shall all live in a very nice and enjoyable earth. A beautiful place that God has created for all of us. And a few people have dominated it for centuries now. And because we have kept quiet, they think it has become the order of the day. We are saying it's no more business as usual. We are taking back our freedom and nothing can stop us. So, Team A of the mass adoption period now, mass adoption Team A, is created with the aim of these people being the admins. And how many people are in the mass adoption team A? There are 111,111 people. These people are not selected. These people are people who on their own want to be in team A. And if you want to be in team A, you have the opportunity, you have the right, you have the freedom to join team A. The only requirement expected of you is you carry out the functions of team A, mass adoption team A. These people are co-admins with the master trust of team A, of TBC. That is our present admin. For more than a month now, he has started relinquishing his responsibilities to members of this mass adoption team A. And the same thing with the income to admin, he has started also sharing it to members of team A through the rotator. So if you want to be in team A, it is purely a business. You are the one to say, I want to be in team A or team B, or just ordinary member of TBC. So if you walk up to team A, then you'll be ready to carry out the responsibilities there. For you to be an admin, a position that is a very responsible post, that you will carry the economy of 1 billion people on your shoulder, you must understand that a lot of responsibility is attached to it. It's not a child's play. It's not an El Dorado. You will make money, but you will work for it. There is nowhere in the world you become a billionaire or a millionaire or even thousandaire, make enough money to live a happy life that you get by just lying down and God throws the money from heaven on your laps. No, you have to work for it. And to be in a position of being an admin means administrator, being one of the people responsible for 1 billion people or more. You must be ready to work. So any assignment given to you in that group, you must be ready to carry it out. There is no time for excuses. There is no time for, sorry, I will do it tomorrow. You must do it now like others are doing. If somebody can do it in team A, you should be able to do it. Limitation is self-imposed. I cannot do this is because you don't want to do it. If you want to do it, you will do it. You will certainly do it. Nobody can stop you from doing it. But if you mentally have aversion to progress, then you cannot progress. Don't come externally and blame somebody else that it's this person that made me because I did not give this chance. Nobody gives the other a chance. You take the chance yourself. You create the opportunity and you carry it out. Admin has given us a platform where we create opportunities, where we work hard and we make it to wherever we want to be. So if you want to be in team A, where you enjoy the rotator, where you enjoy the responsibility and the accolade that comes with it of being in charge of 1 billion people, then be prepared to work for it. There is no space for, I cannot. Please postpone it to tomorrow. I am sick. My grandmother has died. There is lockdown. There is lock up. No, please. There is no time for all that. If you cannot do it, then you step down to team B. Team B is not bad at all. There's nothing wrong with team B. If you watch a lot of people that even have many coins, thousands of TBC coins, they will be in team B. because they are not prepared to work like the people in Team A. Get up early, begin to recruit people, begin to talk to people, begin to broadcast, begin to attend meetings, begin to organize how TBC can move forward. You go to Team B. And please, we have to understand Team B. It is only people who have been in Team A so far that do not meet their obligations in Team A that will go to Team B and they will not come up again. But if you are registered straight on and you go to Team B, like merchants and new members who join without paying their admin fee or maintenance fee or $25 or 8 grains of gold, we should stop calling it $85. Our money is measured in grains of gold. It's 8 grains of gold. The value of 8 grains of gold can vary between $25 and even $30. So people should not be calling it $25 so that our new recruits will not be confused. The day you pay, the 8 grains of gold may be $25. Another person pays the next day, it will be $28. It's not TBC that makes it. It is the demand and supply system of gold that determines the price at any given time. So the admin fee is measured in 8 grains of gold. And if you cannot afford 8 grains of gold in Team A, which is the requirement now in this May, and you don't pay it till the end of May and June comes in, then you withdraw from Team A to Team B. While you are in Team B, if you keep on paying your admin fee, you'll be getting all other advantages that accrue to members of TBC. If you are in Team B and you pay at the beginning of every month, the first of every month, you get your 1 full coin of TBC. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not bastardize the TBC. 1 full coin of TBC as of now is over $11 million. It's over $11 million. So why don't we keep to that? It's $11 million. So it's not anything derogatory. It has a very big value. So if you keep on acquiring that every month, in 12 months you have 12 full coins times $11 billion, $11 million, then you know what it is. And don't forget, at the maturity of TBC, 1 full coin of TBC will be above $3 billion. If by then 1 grain of gold is $3.5, it's $3.5 billion. So please, it's money you can never finish in your lifetime. So if you don't want to be in Team A where you have to work hard and do all sorts of things, then don't worry, be in Team B, pay your monthly subscription and be there. But for those who joined straight to Team B by either not paying their fees or their merchants, and you later on want to join Team A, if you pay your admin fee at the beginning of the month, then at the end of that month you'll be upgraded to Team A. But please, we must understand something. You can only be upgraded to Team A if there is space in Team A. Team A is made up of 111 people. If those positions are filled up by the time you want to be uplifted, there's no way you can be uplifted to Team A. You will stay in Team B. If peradventure a member of Team A falls by the wayside again and drops to Team B, and you have been an Institute Team B member, you have been doing your job, they're paying you admin fee, you have been a broadcaster, you have been doing all the things that are supposed, attending weekly meetings, broadcasters meeting, all the things you are supposed to do, recruiting people, then you'll be uplifted to replace that person that left Team A. So there's still hope for those who are joining that are not yet in Team A and fell down to Team B. Because immediately you drop from Team A to B, you can never be brought back to Team A again. That is why if you're in Team A now, it is very, very important that you do your best to remain there. If A can work hard, you too B should be able to work hard. If Mr. C can work hard, I don't see a reason why Mr. E cannot achieve the same thing Mr. C has achieved. So, as I said before, limitation is self-imposed. Sorry to say, poverty is the same. It's self-imposed because poverty starts mentally from within before it manifests itself externally. If you say you're not going to be poor, you copy the rich, you do what they do, and one of the things they do is they don't rest. They work hard. Immediately you do that, you'll be rich. Nothing can stop you. Nobody can stop you. Naturally, there'll be obstacles on the way. There's no smooth road to anywhere. But if you are determined, you'll surmount those obstacles and you will get to your destination and you'll be rich. So, Team A are those people who are prepared to work hard. The beginning of June now, what is expected of Team A members is that you pay admin fee and you bring 2 active referrals that will also pay their admin fee. Then you are in Team A for the month of June. In the month of July, you have to have your 2 active referrals, and then you bring in a merchant. You bring in a merchant. The merchant must not be a paying merchant at once. He must not pay admin fee or maintenance fee, whatever you call it. But you have to bring in a merchant whom you are going to register as a merchant. You know, in the registration area, you have the individual registration and then you have the merchant registration. That fellow must be registered as a merchant. Admin clarified today that TBC does not register entities. TBC registers living human beings, man or woman. Because some members of TBC think they can now register themselves as merchants. No. If you are a member of TBC, it's okay. But if you want a merchant, you have to bring somebody who has goods or service to offer, who has a business, and then register straight as merchant. He mustn't pay admin fee. You can register him free. It's accepted as one of the conditions you must fulfill in the month of July. So, the merchant can also decide to pay his admin fee and join Team A if there is space in Team A and begins to take part in the rotator. Yet you may remember admin has condescended to start the rotator earlier than he planned before. You remember he planned that the rotator should start when we have got between 1 million and 10 million members. But now he started early to prove to people that he means whatever he says. And he says whatever he means. So that is why the rotator is starting early. That is why the money we are earning there now in Bitcoin is not so big. It's just to show us that he's a man of goodwill and he's a man who listens to us. So the rotator is there. If you have not seen anything in your rotator, it means people have not paid. You remember the mass adoption team A people have reduced to around 20,000 now, but we believe that by 1st of June now, we will explode and we may even get to the 111,111 members in mass adoption team A. So, gentlemen, let me repeat again. If you want to be in team A, don't come up with any excuses. Excuses are not allowed because we want to move forward. The aim of creating that mass adoption team A. Look at the name, mass adoption team A. We want mass adoption this year. By December, we should get to 1 billion people. So feeble-hearted and the people with excuses are not wanted in that group. It's of no use. Don't try to be there. Don't go there. Let those who are prepared to work go there and they do it. You remember people like Fletcher, Mbe Derek, Victor Diche, even my big son now, Harun, has started joining them by bringing in a lot of people. So there are a lot of heavy hitters we have all around. Join them. If they can do it, you can do it. Please, you can do it. So don't come to Team A and want to water everything down. We want to get to 1 billion people, among them 50 million merchants this year, so that our money will become liquid and we begin to use it for what it is meant for. We begin to exchange goods and services with our crinkles, with our coins. There's no other way for us to achieve that than to get to 1 billion people. And out of this 1 billion people, you have 1 million billionaires and 1 billion millionaires. So you see, if you're in TBC at all now, there's no way you cannot be a millionaire. There's no way. So just work a little bit hard. Attend meetings, recruit people, broadcast, attend the weekly meetings, take part in Bitcoin contests. Man, in all these things you make money. You make money. If you recruit only 2 people a week, it covers your monthly admin fee. You don't need to bother yourself. Any extra people you recruit is for you to have money in your pocket. You can withdraw it and change it to dollar or naira or yen or any currency you like and use it for your private life. So, gentlemen, the aim of my talk today is let us know what we want and go after it. There is nothing you cannot achieve if you want to do it. People say heaven is the limit. No. For me, heaven is the stepping stone. It's the place I start to go into the galaxies, into the space. So please, let us do our best and let us work together as a team, and there's nothing we cannot achieve. This year, we must get to our destination and enjoy life. God be with all of you. Thank you. You hear from me again. Bye for now.